Hello, and welcome back to another one of my Let's Plays. After quite a long time here, I'm KYN, and I'll be the host of this Let's Play. So yes, I am finally back to do a Let's Play after a really long time here. Although in the meantime, in the past 2 to 3 months, I've been doing, or rather uploading silent playthroughs of like various level packs, yeah, for Lemmings and everything. And so my channel hasn't exactly been um, devoid of videos, but it has been devoid of playthroughs with live commentary and everything. So yes, I decided to change that by doing a let's play, and this just comes at the pretty nice timing because yeah, a user comes along who posts a level pack and everything. And actually, this user has been on the Lemmings Forums before, yeah, from several years ago, but hasn't really been seen or heard from until like just yesterday. So yes, and so I decided to give this user's level pack a go. So this is by a person who goes by the name of Nota Steve, and their level pack is called NotaLems. So yes, so according to the description that they've put in the level pack topic, it's pretty much to help their friends to like get into like the game of Lemmings itself. And so from what it sounds like, it seems that this is like intended to be like a beginner friendly like level pack in terms of difficulty. There are some later rank names in which they seem to suggest that it will get quite tough, yeah, later on and everything. But I will definitely see as I go along in this pack, yeah, what the difficulty is like. As I have not yet played through anything of this pack, but rather gave some help the user post the pack correctly on the Lemmings forums and everything. So in particular, yeah, I took a quick glance at the levels to see if there were like any pre-assigned music tracks, for example. And I didn't check everything at the time, but I noticed a lot of them had pre-assigned Lemmings reunion music tracks. And so I advised the Notice Steve that that they should include a link to download the music pack. And so yes, I've put the link for that, yeah, in the OP, yeah, where it would direct users to the Lemmings reunion level pack topic where they can download the music. Yeah, but other than that, it also uses the standard rotation as well of the original and Oh No More Lemmings music tracks as well. So you can customize that to your liking. Um, I believe here I will be using the Red Book CD audio. Yeah, for DOS. Yeah, for Lemmings. Although for Oh No More Lemmings, yeah, that one's just gonna be DOS. Yeah, rather the Red Book CD audio, since the Red Book CD audio simply uses the first six music tracks of Lemmings. Um, so yes, there's that, and yeah, like I said, I'm returning to LPing something after a really long time here, after 2 to 3 months, and goodness, I couldn't even like remember like what was the last pack I let's played live on camera and stuff. But apparently, it seems that it was two of Williams packs, yeah, Mini Lems and Deja Lems. So I was like, oh wow, yeah, I can't believe those were the last packs I let's played, yeah, from our YouTube channel. But yep. So finally back to Let's Play after a really long time here, and I'm definitely very excited to be getting into this lower pack. Yeah, it definitely sounds like it will be pretty enjoyable and everything. Although a couple of users have already like posted their comments slash feedback for the first rank here. Oh, there appears to be a problem here. Um, yeah, because from the ranking names. Oh, that's very weird. That it's referring to fun, tricky, and mayhem. Because I believe the three actual ranks are easy, medium, and tough. Yeah, respectively. So that's pretty interesting that they are using the three of the rank names for Lemmings One. Okay, yeah, I will have to investigate that because yeah, apparently that's something that I missed. When in fact I caught other stuff like their levels file was named incorrectly, they had a lowest.txt rather than lowest.nxmi. Yeah, I fixed that for them as well. So yeah, I would need to check to see what's going on there. Um, but actually, 1 second here. Okay, I am actually back, and it turns out that there is no mistake here. It was just simply using the sign graphics that NotaSteve included in the download for the pack. So yeah, never mind. Yeah, it is indeed correct. Yeah, with Fun, Tricky, and Mayhem. Although it is a little strange to have sign rank graphics that have different rank names from the ones that they intended. Yeah, which again should be easy, medium, tough. So maybe that's something to point out to NotaSteve. But again, that might have been intentional though. So I don't know. But I'll probably just like bring that out just in case. So yeah, three ranks. Yeah, of easy, medium, tough of 30 levels each. So pretty similar to Lemmings 1. Yeah, where every rank had 30 levels. Yeah, only this one there's only 3 ranks rather than 4. So it's a 90 level pack. Is 1 rank shorter, yeah, than Lemmings 1. But even then, yeah, it may not be like a really quick solve though. But again, I shall see, yeah, as I go through the pack and everything, how the difficulty is. So yes, I think with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the Let's Play of NotaLems by NotaSteve. Alrighty, first up, we have easy 1, building bridges. So 20 lemmings tend to be saved. So it should be a builder tutorial. This is Lemmings. Welcome. The first few levels will show you how each tool works, starting with builders. Good luck. Yeah, I would definitely have to agree there with Proxima in that, like, starting with a builder tutorial is a little, like, peculiar. It's not just... Oh, no. This is from Lemmings Reunion. Yeah, right. I was like, oh, hey, there's Lemmings 2 music playing. Right. I forgot some of the Lemmings Reunion music comes from other official Lemmings games as well. And yeah, you'll have to excuse me if you happen to hear the radio, since I like to have the radio playing while I'm Let's Playing, like some Lemmings and everything. Oh, wait, I think you already... Nope, not quite, okay. And that's my right. You can just build a bit further back. There we go. Alrighty? Yeah, a very nice level to start off, but again, it is a little strange to start off with a builder tutorial. Yeah, and as Proxima has accurately pointed out, yeah, the builder skill is indeed one of the more complicated skills. Easy 2, lemming strength. 25 lemmings tend to be saved. This is probably like a basher tutorial. Yes. Ooh, interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this background before. So that's a pretty interesting one used for the Marlboro level here. It's nice though. So yeah, this is a level that uses one of the original Lemmings music tracks. And as I mentioned, yeah, I'm using the Redbook CD audio. Easy 3, get your hands dirty. 5 lemmings, 5 to be saved. Diggers, alright. And yes, this is Lemmings Reunion track. Yeah, that plays on beach levels for Lemmings 2. Yep, and that's already it. Yeah, the easy rank should go pretty quickly anyway. At least at the very start for the first several levels. Yeah, since the skill tutorial ones. Easy for Egyptian excavation. 40 lemmings, 20 to be saved. Okay, miners. Alright, and then there should be some lemmings getting trapped in here, so Therefore, we'll just have to come back the other way. Yeah, like so. And this one, they should be fine. They should be able to get over the Sphinx. Oh, that's background. Okay, for some very strange reason, I thought that was solid terrain. It's another very nice background here as well. I think another one that I haven't seen before, I don't think. And yeah, this would also be a Lemmings reunion track. So plenty of Lemmings 2 ones here. I definitely have forgotten that. Though in fairness, it's been a long time since I last played Lemmings reunion. Easy fight. Climb up, float down. 10 Lemmings tend to be saved.
Let's go.
Yep, and another whatchamacallit, a Lemmings reunion music track. So yeah, just make the upper entrance climbers what these guys floaters instead. They would just simply make their way to their exit with their own route. Easy 6. Now all here was wear capes. On the Lemmings 70 to be saved and then time limited 3.5 minutes. So I guess the low title here is supposed to like have a sense of urgency, although it's pretty high though. So high that you will definitely not run out of time at all. So I guess to like maybe if you wanted like a further, or rather a better introduction to time limits, then maybe tighten it a bit more. Because see, yeah, it still ended up finishing with over 2 minutes to spare. But anyway, blocker tutorial, they're a pretty good one. Easy 7 for the greater good. 14 Lemmings 20 to be saved. Power bomber tutorial. Yeah, of course. The awesome track. And this, in my opinion, is the best version of the awesome music track. Yeah, the Red Book CD audio. Yeah, for those. And there we have it. So, 4 bombers. Pretty good one, and Oh No Bubble is definitely my top favorite graphic set. Easy 8, now combined skills, 100 Lemmings 50 to be saved. Oh, and there's a talisman here. Normally I don't go for them, but I think for this pack, I think I will make an exception here, considering that I believe all the levels here are classic 8 skills. Save 100, so yeah. Okay, and that matches my play style whenever I play Lemmings, yeah, which is pretty much going for save alls. And if that's not possible to save as much as is possible. Yeah, it's a pretty easy one at that as well. The talisman that is, so so this would definitely be a bronze talisman. Definitely not silver or gold. Oh, I right. Yeah. There's one more thing that needs to be done. And there we have it. So yeah, nothing too difficult about this talisman. Even then, probably still a good introduction to it somewhat. Easy 9, tight rope artist, 30 Lemmings 25 to be saved. And the circus tile set, from Lemmings 2. Yeah, one of my favorites as well. Hopefully now you have an understanding of the basic skills. Now we'll explore Lemmings already on the level. This guy you can use, but there may be times you cannot use the Lemming. Good luck.
Let's go.
Pre-placed Lemmings. I don't think this track was actually used for Lemmings Reunion, actually. Yeah, so it's nice to see that, to see this track being used. Ah, a Buddhaless one. Yeah, one of my favorites. Okay, so yeah, you wanted like tank on steel then. Yep, and there you have it. Very nice low. Though with a lot of skills left over, but that's very intentional. Yeah, since probably the whole point of it, this low was just to like experiment. Yeah, see how you can go about how like players go about getting low solved and everything. So yeah. So basically like a playground now in a way. Sandbox, yeah, maybe you can also refer to that too. Easy to add knots and crosses, 160 to be saved. So it's like I don't know, tic-tac-toe probably. Yeah, there are 9 squares after all. So X's and O's, yeah, I guess that's what they are commonly referred to. So it's pretty interesting that now we're back down to like just using 2 skill types, yeah, rather than like most of them. I think the previous one had 7 skill types. Yeah, there were no builders, but I think that that's kind of understandable considering that was an introduction to pre-placed lemmings. Although that one there was only one rather than multiple. Easy 11, unavoidable. 100 lemmings, 38 to be saved. Now for something inhumane. Sadly, you won't be able to rescue all the lemmings all the time. Sometimes the lemmings' death is inevitable as you're not able to avoid the trap, but it's necessary for the survival of others. This law will teach you that. Good luck.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of climbers and flows that would need to be assigned. So generally, you could be assigning a lot of climbers and floaters. Most of the time, you just want to like reduce the lemming count here, and or use like pre-assigned permanent skills. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Otherwise, why have floaters anyway? And 100 lemmings here, yeah, with 99. And right, because in Neon Lemmings, the maximum amount that you can give for any skill is 99. Yeah, rather than 100. I think putting 100 will simply give you an infinite amount of that skill. So it is a bit strange to have 100 lemmings when in fact you only have 99 at the 2 skill types. Could probably like make a better introduction for compression against traps. So like basically most of the time it takes the form of like tightening the save requirement as much as possible and yeah, setting up that compression and stuff. Anyway, easy draw. Dog wants a drink. 40 levels, 20 to be saved.
Let's go.
Yeah, see now we're back to 8. Well, now we have 8 skill types. 2 builders. So yeah, obviously you'll need to use it for the first 2. 2 level layers here. Yeah, since these are steel blocks that you need to get over, and you cannot destroy them. At least in Neon Lemmings, you cannot. Oh, didn't realize this over here. And there we go. Oh, he went out. Okay. Let's see. There we go. That's just me. I love going for my save walls. And we have the skills to do so, so why not, stop him from getting into danger. Easy 13, pipeline pathway, 100 lemons, 20 to be saved. So it seems to be another one where you have to, like, compress the lemmings.
Let's go.
Or just go underneath all the traps. That works too. Maybe that's too low. Yep. Okay. This should be right now, I think. Nope. Almost. Yeah, the intention is to, like compress lemmings through multiple traps, then yeah. Could, probably, like, introduce it better. Yeah, just like with the introduction though as well. That teaches players to compress lemmings through traps, so that they only one lemming at a time dies. Because yeah, you provide more than enough skills to avoid having to do compression anyway. Easy 14, getting the hang of it. 50 lemmings, 30 to be saved.
Let's go.
10 of everything here. Okay. Alrighty, there we have it. Okay, so definitely pretty quick going, yeah, so far. Easy 15 balls, 80 lemmings, 55 to be saved. Complete using no more than 3 total skills. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, now this is definitely a bit more suited to introducing the talisman, I guess. Because yeah, the other one, which was saving everyone, yeah, that one is quite easy, way too easy to for talisman and stuff. At least for that level. Anyway, for this one, let's see. So we could just dig down while also maxing out the release rate, and then bashing through, and then bashing through. And that should give you the talisman there. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, this one is also an easy talisman as well. It's not too difficult. Easy 16, South Beach, 40 lemmings, 35 to be saved.
Let's go.
Okay, 15 everything here. Okay. Actually, I think we can choose a spot to trap the crowd in. We want to build down here. It might be fine, actually. Let me see. Should we get a nice way to... Actually, let me avoid having to max out the release rate for now. Yeah, I think something like this will do. Oops. Again, I like my save balls, so definitely not necessary, but there you go. For a greater challenge, save everyone. Easy 17. You won't always have blockers. 20 Lemmings 17 to be saved. Yep, most definitely. And you would definitely see this a lot in like custom level packs too, especially in really hard ones. Blockers are very useful, but what happens when you need your lemmings to turn around without one? There are many ways to turn lemmings around, and here's your chance to learn them. Avoid those flowers. Good luck.
Let's go.
Okay, let's see. Actually, we have builders. Yeah, I just realized that. What the? Yeah, I don't think a save ball is possible at all, since one of these you have to use you basically have to have a sacrifice, yeah, with the basher and or bomber as well. But yeah, probably the best you can do here is just lose one. Nice level though. Easy 18, not quite so menacing. 50 lemons 30 to be saved. Here we have use a Grunkling's tile set here. Yes, and as expected, place the menacing music track here. So 20 of everything except for blockers. But here we have 20 of everything, yes. Oh, and that's really weird. I thought I had the set so that we are using the Redbook CD audio. Okay, probably something wrong I did on my end though. Because yeah, I can't even stand to listen to the Amiga tracks. Not anymore. Right, that's the chapter. Okay, so I'll just have to check that. Yeah, probably like yeah, I just simply put in the wrong one. Um Anyway, easy 19 building techniques. 15 lemmings tend to be saved. Builders can be and sometimes need to be exploited. Methods like builder stretching, and turning the builder with a blocker are extremely helpful in situations like ones in this level. Try stretching the first two builders, then try turning the builder with a blocker at the end. Lemmings will be lost. Good luck.
Let's go.
Yeah, you won't make it across the gap otherwise. And yeah, you just have to block to turn that builder at the right moment here. This should be fine. Yeah, just barely, but makes it. Yes, bridge stretching and turning builders with blockers. Those are pretty well-known tricks in the Lemmings community. Even though the official game did not teach you that. Oh, well, except for the builder turning on blockers. Yeah, that was first taught in Mayhem 5. Easy 20 methodology. 40 Lemmings 35 to be saved. So probably climber bombing here.
Let's
Yes.
go.
This one could probably be like properly introduced earlier, probably. But no, yeah, there isn't like any problem with it. It's just again, maybe the introduction can like come earlier. Easy 21, lazy lemmings 30 neutrals and 55 to be saved. Okay, so it doesn't exactly stick to all classic features only. These are neutral lemmings. You cannot make them do anything. They still count on need rescuing. Good luck. Yeah. I think as Proximus mentioned, these is in the pretext is not helpful. Instead, yeah, putting something more descriptive, such as the fact that the trapdoor for neutrals is indicated by a diamond and are gray in color. Yeah, those are neutrals. But the way it's written, yeah, it's not very helpful. Other than that, it's on the K low, yeah, to introduce players to neutrals. Easy 22, quick release bridge, 80 lemmings 78 to be saved on time limit of 1 minute. Okay, so this probably does a better job with the enforcing the time limit. The release rate of lemmings can be instrumental in beating the clock. Increase the release rate to 99 when doing so, and rescue as many as needed before the time runs out. Got a cut off there. So yes, I believe the maximum number of characters, yeah, across the entire screen would be 40. So yeah, something to keep in mind. Yeah, so that you can create like walls attacks. Yeah, so that it does not get cut off.
Let's go.
Yeah, let me reunion track here. Okay, I was actually wondering if that was a gap there. Yeah, it. This is probably like the most common way to like introduce a really strict time limit and having you have to like max out the release rate like pretty early so that you don't run out of time. So with a 1 minute time 1 minute time limit low, yeah, I think this is perfectly fine. Yeah, to introduce the release rate here. Although maybe this would be better for a like a compression through traps level. Yeah, like the one with the climbers and floaters one that had you go to the rope trap at the pillar tile set. So maybe that's a better introduction for the release rate there. EC23 yeah, there's a typo there. I think Proxima also pointed that out. So intermediate skill knowledge, 50 levels 49 to be saved. Save 50 out of 50. This is tough for new players. Bashers can be exploited too. See, you can figure it out. It will be useful. Good luck.
Let's go.
Okay. So definitely we'll have to use a builder there, okay? Okay, see, you can bash to get down here, okay? And then maybe the others as well if you like, have them turn around or something, probably. No, they'll just keep on going, okay. Well, you can have one turn here. Yeah, I would definitely have to agree here that this can be quite tough for beginners. And there you have it. So yeah, it's like somewhat challenging to save everyone, but this is actually a pretty nice level. Yeah, I will admit that this is a very great level. EC24, Lemmings in the basement, 30 to Lemmings, 20 to be saved. Complete using only bombers. Alrighty. Repeated bombing, not exactly my favorite thing to do. Yeah, in Lemmings. Okay, so yeah, we would need all the bombers here. Pretty easy for a talisman too, actually. Yeah, especially when you keep in mind that a lot of traps you can like just go under by bombing away the terrain where the trigger is. EC25, pausing can help. 16 lemons, 52%, and then time limited 3 minutes. Never be afraid to pause. It can be the most useful tool of them all. Levels will potentially become manic within seconds, and keeping track can be near impossible. You see what I mean? Good luck. Yeah, it seems that a lot of the texts just end with good luck.
Let's go.
Guess it's like Notice Steve's catchphrase or something. And with a lock release rate, okay. Although I think Proxima pointed out that this is still pretty easy, even by doing it pause free. Actually. Yeah, and what I definitely believe Proxima here. Oops. Yeah, like maybe if the release rate was higher, then most definitely, pausing is advised. But even with a high release rate like 80, yeah, as Proxima has mentioned, it should still be possible to do it without pausing. And doesn't seem to be a point at the time limit here. Yeah, just other than to like release the lemmings, yeah, whenever everything's ready and stuff. And even with that, yeah, you still finish with a lot of time to spare anyway. So this does seem like a law where the time limit could just be removed. Easy 26, creating your own steps. 15 lemons, 45 to be saved. Not to touch at the moon, yeah, in the at the top there. You've done great so far. These last few levels are more challenging than the previous ones. These will prepare you for the challenges ahead in medium and tough ranks. Use what you learned. Good luck.
Let's go.
Yeah, we had climber bombing before. Although I think generally what people do is that they introduce a variant of the step up first. Most particularly like Digger Basher staircases. Oops. Well, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, sure enough that you can just bomb at the top. Yeah, this level is not a problem itself, it's just that, yeah, this is climber bombing, just like a low previously in the rank. With those thin poles here in the fire tower set. Easy 27, no building or blocking allowed. 50 damage, 48 to be saved. Okay, so therefore there should be no builders or blockers. Yes. Okay, yeah, we'll just have to delay them in a different way here. There we go. This is another one I will admit is a pretty good one. So plenty of bashers you can use to delay the lemmings to make sure that you don't lose any or too many. So you only allow 2 losses, one of which is the bomber. Easy 28 leaves, 75 lemmings, 60 to be saved.
Let's go.
Oh, I thought they would like land down there for some very strange reason. Okay, let's see. Or, or just go over the top as well, maybe. Though, then you have this over here. And let's just see. Okay, I'm trying to. Oh, we have floaters. Yeah, I think so. Like this will do to keep them chopped. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. Nice one. And again, you feel like rising to the challenge? Yeah, save everyone. So even then, yeah, just the hardest part is just like contain the crowd somewhere. Easy 29. Underground tunnels of the Scarab King. 60 times 50 to be saved. Complete without using blockers.
Let's go.
Yeah, 10 everything except for miners where we have 1, and also we are missing bashers. Okay, exit is over there. Okay, and this is the only way through. Okay. Okay, this shouldn't be too much of a problem, I don't think. Yeah, especially when you can like just contain the crowd over here, I think. Actually, I wonder if yeah, let me try for 3 lemmings here and then see what happens. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and there we go. Very nice. Alrighty, and then to round it off, easy 30, unselfishness. 50 lemons, 45 to be saved.
Let's go.
Minor says only digging destructive skill. Alright. Yeah, it might be fine. Alrighty, that takes care of the left entrance. Ah. Alright, very nice. So certainly not the hardest, but it's definitely one of the more challenging ones, as Noda Steve has stated. I can definitely agree with that. Alrighty, so with the easy rank down, that brings us to the next rank, which is medium. Medium 1, the blocker lives, 20 lemmings, 20 to be saved.
Let's go.
7 builders, okay. Yeah, I want a mixture here. Well, we have a miner as well, so. Yes, okay. And could probably just do with builder stretching here. Oh, that's spot height, okay. Well, now. Yeah, now that should fix it. Alright, very nice. Medium 2, Ruins of Palmyra? Myra? Yeah, I'm not sure how you say that. 20 items, 10, 80 to be saved. I believe it's one of the ancient civilizations that used to exist.
Let's go.
I don't think they're in the modern world. But I'm not a history buff, so yeah. Don't take my word for it. Let's see. Just seems to be a matter of just climber bombing to make a hole so that you can like mine through and then just be able to get to the exit. Yeah, there's probably not enough skills to be able to save everyone here, I don't think. Yeah, the builders are just run out too quickly. Alright. Another good one. So, yeah, again, maybe the climbers are just a little too excessive on the repeatedly assigning. Yeah, that's just me, though. Medium 3, no safety net. 12 lemmings try to be saved at any time, limit to 7 minutes. Complete in under 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay. I always love time attack talismans.
Let's go.
Okay. So we already have a max out release rate here, okay? There's only one entrance, okay. Let's see. Well, it's probably just a matter of like, yeah. Then again, some of them will turn around and then we'll just keep on going, it appears. And only 8 floaters, so 4 of them would not be floaters. Okay, this might be a pretty good challenging level then, especially in regards to the talisman. Well, 4 of them would just go through here. Yeah, I'm guessing that's why you only have 8 floaters. And then it's just a matter of figuring out how to get under the time requirement. And I think I know how. Let's try the last 4 here. Yeah, to bash on through. Yeah, at the different levels. And if it's 2 minutes and 40 seconds, then that means you will want 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Yeah, remaining on the clock. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. So let's assign the photos closer to the ground here. Yeah, and then yeah, and then these 4 can just bash the other way. As a matter of fact, is this what you have to do anyway? Because yeah, otherwise you're not gonna get the low solved. Well, no, because you can have the remaining 8 go towards the right exit. So actually, I think you could even join the bashers as well. Yeah, to go to the right. So I think that would be another way that will work here too. And no, maybe you have to because yeah, we're already running out of time. So no, scratch that. Yeah, you probably have to do this anyway. No, didn't quite make it. Wait a minute. I'm being stupid. I'm stupid. They don't need to all go on in their own layer. Yeah, you can just simply join all bashers together. Yeah, very nice. This is a really good talisman. So well done there, Nota Steve. I'll definitely give you that one. Meeting for Elephant's Graveyard, 15 Lemmings, 49 to be saved. Lion King reference, probably. Love that movie. Definitely one of my all-time favorite Disney films. A favorite of mine that's so huge that yeah, I've definitely seen multiple versions in different formats. So you know, I've seen it in 3D, I've seen it on Broadway, or rather the Broadway version. So yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, so this would just be the turning builder with the blocker to go towards the exit. Okay. Yeah, these guys would need help. Get down safely. Yep, there we go. Yeah, they should be fine. Wonder if I go to the right spot here. pretty close here. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Somewhat challenging. Yeah, even though a lot of it is just building. Yeah, probably just build in a suboptimal spot, yeah, in order to get to the exit comfortably. So that's probably just something I brought onto myself. Medium 5 to chain, 5 lemons 4 deep saved, and then 10 limited 1 minute.
Let's go.
One of everything. Always like those. Okay, so 2 lemmings here. Okay, right. One of them will have to be lost anyway. I think. Yep, and there we have it. Looks a bit intimidating, but yeah, it's actually not that bad. A pretty good one, too. Medium 6, Snake Pit, 18 lemmings, 78 to be saved.
Let's go.
Let's see. Yeah, a bit difficult to tell there where the terrain is. We do need to turn around. We have a climber, so maybe that's why we have the digger in order to be able to like maybe bypass. Yeah, I'm not sure though. Okay. Yeah, it's really difficult to tell what the trap triggers are. Unless, of course, you turn CPM. Which I normally don't use while I'm Let's Playing a level pack. At least on camera. Alrighty. good level. Otherwise though. Medium sound. Night boat to Cairo. 14 lemmings, 20 to be saved.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible to avoid having to use all 4 bombers here. So I think other than like freeing the blockers, pretty much everything has already been taught in the previous rank. So it's really like somewhat more complicated levels in the medium rank. Yeah, applying them. Medium 8, turnaround, endurance test. Part building and then mining into steel? No, just mining, okay. So it's pretty much like similar to everybody turn left. Ah. Yeah, this one I'm pretty certain was introduced in the previous rank. So yeah, it like essentially returns here, and pretty much similar to like one of the official Lemmings levels. I believe it's in the Genesis version, Genesis slash Mega Drive. Medium 9, the pillars of positivity and negativity. 60 Lemmings, 59 to be saved.
Let's go.
Okay, so it's not exactly all classic features, yeah, because there are up and down one-way arrows here. So, and there was no prior introduction to it. So maybe that, so maybe these could have been introduced earlier as well, but like, or rather, somewhere in the previous rank. But if you're just using classic 8 skills, then yeah, up one-way arrows they're immune, completely immune except for bombers. Seems that we'll just have to go all the way up. Yeah, over the very, very top. And then just make our way to the pillar with the down one-way arrows. And let's go ahead and make some platforms here. Or I could have just done it the other way too. Wait. No, I'm being stupid. We have diggers. Oh, actually, we could just stop them here. Um. Actually, go ahead and do that part a bit better. Alrighty. So that should do, and then make sure that he lands on top of the blocker here. And there we go. It's like I said, I like when save rolls. Alrighty, and then I think I'm just going to do this as the final level for the video. Medium tap. They're everywhere. 50 lemons for need to be saved. Yeah, the traps, that is. Ghostbuster traps. 50 bashers. Alrighty. And the 99 release rate to deal with already. So 10 bashers here. Yeah, at least when you're going for save all and in my solution. It's probably possible to save a bit more than that, but well. And 54 seconds exactly. Nice. Well, to save 40 that is. Yeah, not to save 50. Since the time it goes by by when you meet the save requirement. Alright, so 40 levels here, so let's go ahead and make a cut. And so, to the next time for when let's play more of the pack. So with this, hope you enjoyed my first video at the Let's Play of NotaLems, and I'll see you all next time.